All right, guys, if you pay attention to our Facebook, we posted some pictures, and we are chasing down the largest piece that has been on a Tuesdays with TU. It is 22 foot 8 inches wide. Came out of Illinois, coming up over here to Mills up in Northwest Indiana. This thing, we loaded it down in Illinois. You have Illinois State Police escort the whole way. They dropped us off over at the Illinois-Indiana border, and then Indiana State Police picked us up today, and they're still with them now. So we're gonna get up here, get a glance of all of them. The main gate to this mill is way too narrow for us to get in, 22 foot 8 inches wide. So we are coming through the Port of Indiana, gonna come into a side gate that they have. They did say we can make it through there. They actually told us, I called them, they had a piece that was 25 foot wide come through there a couple weeks ago. So we know we can make it through. So, all right, guys, we are pulling off the road here. We have the widest load we have ever recorded on a Tuesdays with TU, and it is right in front of us. So we are here now. He's getting out of the way. This came from Illinois. It's delivering here in Northwest Indiana. Look at it, 22 foot 8 wide. Now you're probably like, why is there so much width on the passenger side and only a little bit on the driver's side? Yeah, there's 5 foot on the driver's side, over 10 foot on the other side. So, you know, he loaded it that way. We'll get a close-up view. It's a Y piece, but look at my hand. It's built like this, and that Y piece there is like kind of off the back. So the main length of that piece is on the deck of the trailer, and the Y is kind of sticking out. So it's just how it's balanced. It's just how it's balanced. So he's here. We're delivering at the mill. We got his escorts out of the way. He had police escort from Illinois, from the job site all the way up to here. The police are gone now. I got him on the job site, and anything this wide, you'll have police escort. So they, state police in Illinois picked him up at the job site. They bring him to the border of Illinois, Indiana, and they dropped him off there yesterday. And then the Indiana State Police picked him up there this morning, and they drive him all the way up to the destination. So what their job is, they push traffic off the roads. They make sure he can continue running through stoplights. They'll stop the intersections. It's wide. You know, it's wide. It's taking up multiple lanes. So the state of Indiana and the state of Illinois make those decisions. So at a certain width, they put police on you. You don't have any choice. So safety thing, and you request them, and they meet you and take you for a ride. So right now we are in this back gate because we were trying to deliver this thing, and originally there's a main gate that everybody goes to, and we were gonna go there, you know, as everybody would, but right away we knew it wouldn't fit. So their gate on the main entrance is way too small. This gate is at the west side of this plant, and they say we can get through. So I asked them, because this piece is 22 foot 8 inches wide. I did ask them, and they said that they had a piece that was 25 foot wide come through last week, and they have to move a couple things. So it's not too cold. It's like 30 degrees, but snow on the ground. You can see you had to stretch this trailer, and then you see what I'm talking about, how the length of it was all on one side, and then this Y was just kind of off the back. So this actually, if you guys watch our episodes, this is going to the same people where we moved that 19-foot tall drum out of the port a couple weeks ago to the place in the mill, going to the same job site. They're building something massive back there. All right, so like I said, this is the same kind of situation from a couple weeks ago. We delivered that big drum here, that 19-foot tall, and if you guys remember, we came to this gate, we called the customer, they said come to this gate, and we did, and the girl at the guard shack made a phone call, and they said absolutely not, and then we had to go down to the fishing hole gate. Well, yesterday, I myself, just being involved in it, I called the head contractor at the delivery, and just to confirm where they wanted us to come in. And he said absolutely the west gate with the guard shack, and we just brought, like I told you guys, we just brought 25 foot wide through there a couple weeks ago, and everything will be good. And they're gonna send somebody when we get there. So we show up, we're here, we're sitting at the west gate, and the same exact lady that wouldn't let us through a couple weeks ago is here again, and she won't let us through again. The head guy that's in charge is making some executive decisions for us, and they're really good guys. It's not their fault. There's just so many people involved at the mills, and there's so much security protocol, so you know, the right hand doesn't always know what the left hand's doing. So he's coming down here now, and we're gonna see which way they're gonna bring us in.
We're gonna go through the fishing hole gate.
So they're not gonna do it here? What's the measurement there?
It was smaller.
Smaller.
Just a little bit. But
So how did they tell me they got a 25-foot through there last week? All right, so we are not going through the west gate now. Going back down to the fishing hole gate. So we are going to skate this thing through the goat path. It is quite literally a goat path. So he's got just a couple inches on both sides of this thing. So if they're gonna unlock it, the lead escort got a gate pass. The mill's gonna allow him to go in, so he's gonna go in and help Bill get around the mill. Biggest thing is getting through this gate. You can see he's coming at it at an angle. We're gonna try to get through there. I'm sure we'll get a close-up of the camera, but it is going to be within inches. He's got this escort on his driver's side speaking to him in the CB. The other one's got a handheld speaking to him. So communication all around. We just got to get this thing through this gate. He's gonna have to back up and re-grab this. He's missed the passenger side by 2 feet. I don't know if this is gonna fit down here. He's got a better approach at it this time. This road comes in at an angle, so following that angle. Came down here to the fishing hole gate because they kicked us out of the west gate. Can't make it. Can't make it. May have missed it by several feet. So yeah, I don't know. Like Bill said, I don't know who measured it, but we're just not close. This thing is so oddly shaped too. You got to come in at a certain angle and all the width's on one side. But we are going back to West Gate. It is surprising that a mill this size, one of the biggest ones in the country, doesn't have a bigger gate. I know these videos are getting a lot of views. I've seen we had over 517,000 people watch on Facebook alone in the last 20 days. So if there's a chance that the owner or somebody that's got a lot of power at this mill is listening, build some bigger gates. We'll move some bigger stuff in here for you. Oh, looks like he's gonna come through the inbound side. Looks like it might be wider. Okay. He's got that sign on that right side. His escort's got his hand held, he's gonna record. Got that post he's gonna come into. This guy's got this piece of machinery and they're moving the concrete blocks. So now they pushed that block away, so now he's able to get over more to the left and swing it to the right as it gets in. The right-hand side was the one that was problematic. All right, guys, we finally made it in there. It took us, 4 different times. First came in the west gate, told us no, went to the fishing hole gate, couldn't fit, went back to the west gate, couldn't come in the right way. So then they moved their cars, came in the wrong way through the west gate, got in there just by a couple feet. So did it, another one in the books. Want to thank you guys for watching. Do want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. It is right now Christmas Eve, so hopefully you guys are all with your families. Have a good Christmas. We will be back on New Year's Eve with another fresh video. So you guys enjoy Christmas, be safe out there, and we'll see you next time.